We have risen from the ashes to school the masses. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of the Scholars of Wrestling Show, episode 540. I am your man behind the microphone, Scholar Jeff. Joining us this week, as always, the OG Undisputed Scholar himself and your current Scholars of Wrestling party champion. He is Scholar Tarek. Scholar Tarek, how are we feeling loosey-goosey tonight, sir?
It's Elimination Chamber weekend. I would say I'm excited for it, but that would be a fucking lie. Because I don't care at all about this show. I love Elimination Chamber match as a concept, but just the build for this show, the road to WrestleMania has just been on, I would say on cruise control, but that cruise control is kind of enjoying. But no, not this one. I honestly don't care. But I'm just going for the points.
Speaking of going for the points, next up joining us this week, you know him, you love him. He probably smells faintly of pancakes and delightful syrup. He is Scholar Charlie. Scholar Charlie, how we feeling tonight?
I'm feeling great between Resident Evil dropping tomorrow, Elimination Chamber on Saturday, and Scream 7 on Sunday. I'm
Oh
looking
yeah,
forward to this weekend.
Actually,
forgot about
Michelle
Scream
went to
7.
see. Michelle actually saw it tonight.
Oh, yeah?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
she
Has
liked
she
it.
already seen it, or is she seeing it like as we speak?
Oh no, she's already seen it. I actually picked her up earlier tonight.
And early reviews state
She liked it.
nice.
She pretty
That
much
didn't
liked
sound
it.
too convincing.
She was really into it until the reveal, honestly. But
Okay.
it didn't take anything away from the movie. She just didn't like the reveal and the reason
Okay.
behind the reveal.
Scholars of Cinema coming to your podcast feed soon.
Oh, absolutely. I wish.
Believe me, I don't think we'll get much pushback if we tried. But last but certainly not least, you know him, you love him still, and he is, of course, your current reigning Scholars of Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion. He is the one and only Scholar Pete. Scholar Pete, how's the respiration going today?
As I live and breathe. Good evening, gentlemen. I mean, we are here to talk about wrestling because I am excited for Elimination Chamber because unlike past scholars and winning the belt at Royal Rumble, some people just cruise to WrestleMania. But ladies and gentlemen, I am a fighting champion, and that's why I'm here to declare for Elimination Chamber 2027, I will be putting my belt
2026.
on the line. That's right. Elimination Chamber 2027, when I am still your reigning and defending champion.
So what about 2026? Are you putting it on the line or no? Or are you waiting a year?
Charlie, I
I'm
think
pretty
the
sure
simple
he's
answer,
doing a
he's
bit.
he's talking about cruising, so he's going to keep on cruising down to WrestleMania.
So right you are, Scholar Tarek, because it is true that I am the champion, but I was going to defend my belt this year. I was, Scholar Charlie. You're not wrong, and thank you for bringing that up. But the problem is, ladies and gentlemen, as you'll see later in the show, stay tuned. I promise it's going to be a great one. We have the wheel come back, and ladies and gentlemen, if you know anything about the wheel and my history with it, it can really go itself. Sorry, Scholar Tarek used the first curse word of the show. Back to you, Jeffrey.
Pete fears the
Absolutely.
wheel. Boo.
But you know what? Much like all the wheels in life, all the best things in life, they just keep rolling, rolling on and on. Because we got some other things to talk about before we get into our predictions for Elimination Chamber. That is, of course, in a little segment we like to call Backstage News.
Indeed. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead, peek behind that curtain. Oh, wait a second. Where is this curtain leading us to? Holy shit, we're in the chamber. Oh shit. I guess we have to wait to the end of this segment for it to open up. In our segment we call Backstage News. News.
News.
News.
News.
News.
News.
We are all
So
mimes. Meh.
should we actually like do a countdown to when the backstage news is over, we'll do the and then it opens. And now we can walk through with the predictions. Shit, that's what we're doing. All right.
Okay,
Oh,
sure.
you just got to remind I just got to remind myself now. Again, trying to find some way to make this prediction show much more enjoyable for a show I honestly, again, Pete may care. I sure as shit don't.
All Tarek cares about is what's in the box.
That is the
Oh.
only thing I care about, honestly. Charlie, what's in the box?
What's in the box? What's in
Pete,
the box?
what's in the box? Jeff,
Obviously.
We're gonna get
Jeff,
to that. Yeah.
what's in the
The return of Vince McMahon.
Oh God.
Oh man, if that I'm turning it off and just no.
Oh. Before we
Absolutely
make
not.
our predictions official, let's talk about what is actually official at this moment. Because let's talk about AJ Styles for a hot second. Because for the past few weeks, we've been bantering back and forth about what was going to happen. Where was he going to go? It's suspiciously close to the beginning of the year. What's going on? What's going to be the ultimate fate of AJ Styles? Myself and others predicted, oh hey, yeah, he's got to go to AEW. Get a hero's welcome, go out the way he wants to. That was until this past week on Monday Night Raw, where we did see a one AJ Styles finally leave his vest and gloves in the middle of the ring, and then the Undertaker came out, and he officially welcomed him into the WWE Hall of Fame class of 2026. Subsequently, we also got apparent confirmation from AJ Styles that apparently definitely realizing, yeah, it's not, I am definitely hanging up the gloves. I'm not, this is fully on me. No one's, this is all my choice. I am done wrestling. My in-ring career is over. A pretty definitive statement. I have to admit, I was wrong about this one, but it did make me think. Now that this decision is locked in, gentlemen, I'm just gonna give it to the field. What do you make of his decision? How satisfied are you with it? And is it what you wanted to see?
I'm honestly not at all surprised that he decided to like officially retire. It's like he said on the Good Brothers podcast, neck has been killing him. He wants to be a full-time dad. Understandable. Um and it's obvious he's going to, if not, he's already signed a Legends deal by the time of this recording. So he is still going to stay in WWE. I'm only the only factor of me being disappointed of him not going to AEW is just for him to claim he's been in every single major wrestling organization from WWE, TNA, Ring of Honor, uh, New Japan, so on and so forth. I would just he would have been like the only person to actually do that, and I would love for him to have that kind of title. And obviously, we're not going to get that. I mean, down the line, I still would love to see him at least make some kind of appearance. Doesn't necessarily have to be in the ring. He says he's done wrestling. I believe he is done wrestling. I don't think he'll pull a Shawn Michaels and Ric Flair and just be like, yeah, I still have one more match in me. But even if it's just for like an appearance sake, something similar to where they have Chris Parks dress up as Abyss for his like mem- not memorials the wrong his tribute show, but something similar to that effect, like, oh, Samoa Joe is retiring, there's AJ Styles to be there for him because they're such good buddies. Something similar to that effect, I guess. But him, I could see he signed a Legends deal and just wanting to train the younger generation basically. Maybe hell, maybe even help CM Punk run NXT. Who knows? Like with those kind of aspects, who knows? Maybe he'll just be a trainer in the performance center. But either way, I'm glad he's doing this on his terms. He's leaving on his terms. He's making sure he's staying healthy for his family. And it's nice to have a quick cameo appearance from Wendy on this show. So yeah, I'm happy for him.
Yeah, I honestly am too. Like, I'll be honest, my gut reaction was I kind of wanted to see him in AEW, just get some last dream matches out of the way before he actually does physically retire and then get the big Sting send off. But at the end of the day, all I want for my favorite wrestlers is to be celebrated on the biggest stage they possibly can. And they rolled out the red carpet for AJ Styles. They they could not have done any better by a man who has basically personified innovation for an entire generation of wrestlers and fans. So, especially with The Undertaker coming out and just doing what he did, like I hope this I almost hope that doesn't become a thing. Undertaker just coming out and just inducting people. Just
It's a
like
100% a
it's
thing.
it's
It's a
becoming
hundred
Yeah,
more
percent a
I was
thing.
gonna
predictable
say it
now.
is 100% his gimmick now.
Uh, I just hope it still becomes like more unpredictable in some way. But either way, no one's going to say that someone of AJ Styles' stature does not deserve this. It's not what I wanted, but it's absolutely deserved. I'm more than happy with it.
Let me just tell you, I want to put my hand on your shoulder and tell you that you are the newest inductee to the WWE Hall of Fame, which is The Undertaker. I mean, my God, they don't tell these people. Next year, John Cena is going to be at like a red carpet. You're going to hear Undertaker's theme song. He's going to come up and just be like, John Cena, you are our first ballot WWE Hall of Famer this year. I mean, I love Undertaker's new gimmick. I think it could go great for him in the years to come.
Thought we'd be living in a world where Undertaker is like this, has social media, has his own podcast. The Undertaker, a guy that in the 80s and 90s would break your camera if you tried to take a picture with him or ask for an autograph.
Now he just sits in a suite watching WrestleMania, then goes and leaves, be like, I'll be right back, runs down, does a thing with Cody Rhodes, just winning the belt, and then runs back in being like, what I miss, guys?
I believe he's like one of the big names running AAA.
Oh yeah, that too. Yep.
I mean, the man is a Hall of Famer in town, and for him to come and just make that be his new thing is great. But in all seriousness, you gentlemen have said it beautifully. AJ Styles, what a career! Unbreakable 2005. Come on, AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, Christopher Daniels. One
Stop
of the
picking
best
me.
triple threat matches you'll ever see. Abyss versus AJ Styles and Six Sides of Steel. I mean, his TNA record, you guys know me as the TNA guy, and let me tell you, in prime time TNA, there was nobody that embodied total non-stop action like the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. To be able to go to the tag team division, the world title, to the X division, and everything in between, have these matches with Kurt Angle, have these matches with Sting, and then to come to WWE and not even be where, oh, what are they going to do with him? No, WWE treated him as he should have been treated, winning multiple world titles, winning multiple dream matches, having these dream matches, and then to have the send off that he did. Great for Triple H. Impressive on him just to give that time, that respect to really show, hey, we really do care about AJ Styles. Like, we are somebody that if you are like appreciated and you do business for us, we will do business for you. And I feel like they've just had a good rapport. And it's like Jeff said, I wish we could see some AEW matches. Man, it would be the dream. But you know what? The dream is also to spend time with your kids, and he wants to do that. good. God bless the man. You gave us some great matches, some unforgettable moments. All the best in your retirement, AJ Styles.
And don't forget the best rivalry of all time in WWE against James Ellsworth.
You guys have hit all of the main spots in this topic. I just wanted to give my 2 cents. Um, if I thought he was going to go anywhere, I was thinking short term, TNA to go back to his roots. There was a time where he was like giving Mike Santana prep talks and stuff, so it would have been nice to see like protege teacher type thing between the two of them, maybe have a match. Uh, but yeah, I loved the all around good feeling Raw gave off with his Hall of Fame induction and everything, and they did a great job.
Yeah, absolutely. And I look forward to James Ellsworth finally inducting him into the WWE Hall of Fame. It's gonna be a tearjerker for the ages. I know
Oh
we're
no,
all gonna
John
remember
Cena's
that.
inducting him. I say John Cena's inducting him.
That's a good question. Let's make it a scholar's quick talk. In all seriousness, who is actually going to induct AJ
I'm with
Styles?
I'm with Tarek on this one. I see John Cena inducting him.
Yeah, I see. Yeah,
And then
I fully agree.
Undertaker coming out and being like, "But John, wait, there's more. Next year, you're inducted to the Hall of Fame."
He wouldn't do it right after someone else's
No,
induction.
I
Like
know,
not at the same day.
I know.
John Cena will host it, and oh no, they'll save him getting next year's headline for Hall of Fame at WrestleMania.
You think this soon?
Oh, if he can have a WrestleMania match announced the day after WrestleMania for an entire year,
True,
why not give
true,
him a Hall of Fame announcement right at
true.
WrestleMania?
I'm going to go wild and go Kazarian and Christopher Daniels.
Ooh.
Daniels is still employed with TNA with AEW. They're not going to get Christopher Daniels.
But
It would
someone
be
like
awesome to see.
There's all these
Huh.
there's all these IWC people saying now's the time for WWE to play nice in the sandbox with AEW so they can get Samoa Joe to induct AJ Styles.
That'd be cool, but ain't
Not
no
gonna
way that's
happen.
gonna happen. No.
Not a
I would
chance.
say
That's in the
either
perfect timeline.
Kazarian or Joseph Park, like some sort
Oh,
of
yeah.
notable TNA name that they've got on staff, on their payroll anyway.
Shark
And
Dixie
Boy.
if
Carter.
Shark Boy, yes, there you go.
He goes Shark Boy.
Shark Boy is always the answer. Let's be real.
Wait, who said Shark Boy?
Pete.
Pete did. I don't know where Shark Boy is. I wish I knew.
Give me a
But
shell, yeah.
oh, that was a killer gimmick. We all know it. But all speculation aside, congratulations to AJ Styles. We're looking very much forward to what you're going to be doing next and your inevitable induction into the WWE Hall of Fame. But for right now, gentlemen, we've got a pay-per-view to predict.
Very nice.
I remembered. Backstage news is over. The timer went up. We there was no need for the dun 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 dun
I'm so
dun.
excited. So excited.
You heard the buzzer, you heard the Tarek. It's time to predict WWE Elimination Chamber 2026. Starting off with the not Elimination Chamber matches. First up, we've got CM Punk defending his World Heavyweight Championship against Finn Balor. And Pete, as well, maybe he's defending, maybe he's not, as the current champion, you have right of first pick or refusal. Are you going to make the first pick or are you going to defer to the next person in line?
I'm just so ecstatic to talk to you guys about this PLE that I can't wait. I'm not going to pass it. No, no, no. I'm going to give a prediction. Now, let's be a little bit more somber. Let's bring it down a notch because the dream is for Finn to win this match, but that's not going to happen. Nana, because the LA Knight is gonna. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh boy.
CM Punk for the win. He's retaining. There's no way they're gonna not have Punk versus Roman at Mania. It's gonna sell. I wish Finn. What's up? Want me to say something? That's right.
No, Charlie, I was
We
agreeing
all
with you.
know that CM Punk is gonna walk in, walk out of probably hands down, probably gonna be one of my favorite PLEs of the year. I think this is gonna be just the best. I cannot wait to give it a full goat face. I am so excited for this pay-per-view. CM Punk for the
Wow.
win. Who is next on the list?
Next
I hope
person
that
on
was
the list.
sarcasm. Otherwise, Pete's going to be let down in a big way.
But how can be ever be let down when the next person on the list is Scholar Tarek? Scholar Tarek, who you got between CM Punk and Finn Balor?
I would love I would love to see Finn Balor win one more, well, at least one world title and actually hold on to it. But of course, it's CM Punk. It's no contest.
Okay,
Brilliance
looks
run
like
with brilliance.
we got something cooking. Yeah, I'm gonna go with CM Punk on this one too. So
Short
I'm
and
just
sweet.
glad that Finn Balor is getting something decent to chew on again after so long. But yeah, I think we got a consensus going here. Charlie, do we indeed have a consensus?
Yes, we do. As we learned in Ireland, being the hometown boy doesn't mean shit in WWE, unless your name is CM Punk or AJ Lee. Uh,
My wife.
it's going to be another five-star match between CM Punk and Finn Balor, but CM Punk's going to walk away with the belt and the win.
I mean, that's what you get when your go home angle for Raw is Finn Balor setting up his possible WrestleMania match in Dominic Mysterio for the
Yeah,
Intercontinental
right?
Championship.
Thank you. Oh my God. I'm glad you noticed that too. They
And
pulled the trigger far too early on that one.
I
uh,
would just like to say that Scholar Charlie, did you say that the CM Punk Finn Balor match could be a 5 out of 5 match? Did
I
those
think
work?
so. If
So do
it's going to be anything like the Raw match, it's going to be a good match. It's going to be.
would you consider this possibly being one of the best PLEs of
I
the
think
year?
this will be, and I'm not the only one saying it. There's people all over the world saying this. I think that Elimination Chamber 2026 will go down next to WrestleMania 17 as the greatest PLE of all time.
That's it.
Full
Clear,
goat face. Full
Full
goat
go.
face.
Clearly, we have to gird our loins for the show of the absolute decade, if not indeed the millennium. But let's try and calm down. Let's bring ourselves back down to earth for just one moment because we have our next match to predict here. We've got Becky Lynch defending her women's intercontinental title against the one and only AJ Lee. And Scholar Tarek, it's your pick up first. Which way you going on this one?
they're going to have CM Punk and AJ Lee hold both their titles on this show. AJ Lee is going to win the Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's gonna be the same thing. I feel like AJ is gonna be a great champion. It's a great way to again celebrate AJ and also like freshen up the titles picture. Like I expect truly great things. Charlie, what do you think?
And not only that, but the diversity of our picks for this show is just going to be off the charts. We're just not going to all agree on the same exact picks and have it come down to the wheel. Um but in all seriousness, me and Pete are going to sell this show like HBK selling the Hulk Hogan. This is going to be another amazing over the top match between Becky Lynch and AJ Lee. AJ Lee walking away as your new Intercontinental Champion. On to Pete.
And
Sell it,
Pete,
champ.
the floor is yours.
I mean, this is a tough one to predict. I mean, my wife or Becky Lynch.
My wife.
Obviously, we're gonna go with my girl AJ Lee. Absolutely. Just because, why not? Because I can't vote against her. I will not vote against her. AJ Lee for the win. But let me tell you what kind of match this will be. It will be a slobber knocker.
Oh, yes, indeed it will. And it'll be a feast for the ages and the eyes, and it will be the stuff of legend
Pete's
when
loins.
AJ Lee goes to the
What
top,
about
does
my
a
loins?
top rope tiger driver. It will be the stuff of legend, and it will be repeated in the highlight reels for decades, nay, millenniums to come.
Yes.
And the highlight reel that's in Pete's head.
Oh, that's something else. We don't talk about that in Play Company.
And with AJ, when it comes to AJ Lee, oh no, there's no play company for Pete and AJ
Listen, we
Lee.
call that the general manager days. Those are the good memories.
That explains the body pillow in your bed.
All of that being said, now that we got those two matches locked in, now we're getting into the meat potatoes of it all. Now we're talking about the Elimination Chamber matches themselves.
Why we're
First
here.
of all, we need to talk about the men's Elimination Chamber match, where the competitors are Randy Orton, LA Knight, Cody Rhodes,
Yeah.
Javon Evans, Trick Williams, and main event Jay Uso. And just in sequence, it's looking like it's my pick up first, Whoopi. And you know what? I don't know what to do with this, so I'm just going to go with LA Knight. Yeah.
Wow.
I suspect that there's going to be some sort of lateral move to get Cody Rhodes in on the main event scene or something. Something's going to happen. But I don't think it's going to be that straightforward, at least not for Cody. I'm thinking they may swerve us in some way and give, even if he doesn't end up winning the title at Mania, they'll give a little tip of the cap to LA Knight just to keep him satisfied. Otherwise, if they don't keep LA Knight happy, he's gonna get scooped up by AEW within a year. Charlie, the floor is yours. Who you got for the men's elimination chamber?
Wow. Okay. Cody Rhodes is winning this.
Okay, that's one for Cody.
I it's gonna feel weird that you have five faces in this, and I know Bronson Reed was supposed to win his qualifier, but he got injured. Um, it's
Technically,
also
Trick is not a
weird.
face.
No, Trick is the heel.
Well, you said the five faces.
Yeah, you have five faces, and they're in Trick Williams. Six guys.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the funnier part is the heel that's in this is one of the most over guys in the company right now.
I mean, he might as well be a face, to be perfectly
Yeah,
honest.
exactly. So you got potentially six faces in this. It's gonna be, although albeit predictable, because I think Cody's gonna win, and I don't think there's any changing that. I also find it funny that it's all gonna be for nothing because there's gonna be a multiple man match for Cody and Drew. There's gonna be more men in that than just Cody and Drew. Leaving this match useless, but the story that this match tells is something to look forward to.
All right. Speaking of something to look forward to, Scholar Pete, you're up next. Who do you got?
Well, let me just tell you, ladies and gentlemen, if you can't tell that Charlie is excited for this PLA, he just talked for the most he's ever on the show to explain his love for the Elimination Chamber. Ladies and
I
gentlemen,
was
it's
at the
gonna go.
first Elimination Chamber match.
So
I
was
know,
I.
right? We're not even at the second. Let's real talk this. Scholar Tark, I think you'll be with me here. There's no way they're gonna give it to basically half this roster. Jey Uso should not be there. God, if he wins the match, I think there would be full on revolt. Um, I do like Jeff's pick with LA Knight. Yeah, and the obvious choice of Cody Rhodes, which makes sense because of the Drew McIntyre and everything. I'm I want to dance a little bit. I don't know where your head is at. Scholar Tark, if you know exactly who you want. But you know what? If I'm feeling a little frisky, if I'm feeling a little lively,
Oh boy,
fuck it.
where's this
Let's
going?
go with the Viper, Randy Orton.
Okay.
All right, there's another one for Orton. Tarek, it's back to you. Who do you got for the men's elimination chamber match?
I'm also going to go with Cody Rhodes
All
because
right.
hell, or if anything, they'll have it be if they want to try and have this multi-man match go, have Orton and Cody Rhodes pin each other as the last two, and then have just be like, oh, Drew's happy because there's now no winner, and find some way to set it up. Oh, that we didn't get a winner in Elimination Chamber, so we're gonna have a match between Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes, and then Jacob Fatu is gonna come in and take them
Yep.
out, and then that's how you're gonna. And then Aleister Black is gonna come in and do a black mass on everyone, and that's how you're gonna get your multi-man match at Elimination Chamber. I'm saying this mainly as a joke, but I wouldn't be surprised if WWE actually pulls that shit. Um,
The excitement in his voice, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it from
I'm
here.
telling you, we're looking at potentially the greatest PLE of all time. It's
no, no, not at all. I'm going to be the negative Nancy on this one and say, no, you two are fucking wrong. this so
Be
um so yeah. If I'm predicting a winner, it's gonna be Cody.
all right. Now that we got all that out of the way,
Javon's gonna be is gonna be like the first person in, just so they could give him the longest time in the chamber,
oh, of
like how they did
course,
with Rumble.
of course, he's gonna be climbing all over that thing.
He's
Like a
gonna be climbing
spider
all over.
monkey.
They're gonna give him those accolades and just never give him a title.
all right. And our final match of the evening, we've got the women's elimination chamber match. We've got in the cage, we've got Tiffany Stratton, Rhea Ripley, Alexa Bliss, Asuka, Kiana James, and Raquel Rodriguez. With that, Charlie, it's your pick up first. Who you going with?
Awesome. I'm gonna go with my dark horse pick of Kiana. No, just kidding.
You almost had me there for a second.
But a little fun fact. The betting odds on favorite for this match, believe it or not, is Raquel Rodriguez. Um, I'm gonna go against that and pick Tiffany Stratton.
All right, that's one for Tiffany. Scholar Pete, it's over to you. Champ, which way you going?
For a short year out in Arkansas, I went to high school and there was a girl named Tiffany Stratton, and she was on the cheerleading team. She was on the tennis team. By God, she even did track and field. And it was like those Romeo and Juliet stories. And at the end, a tragedy happened, but not until when she wins the single greatest match of her life and the single greatest PLE you will ever see in your life. I'm going with the Tiff Stratton for the Elimination Chamber greatest match ever.
And Tarek, they'll bring it up to you next. Who you going with?
I actually find it funny that you actually did bring up Raquel as like the odds-on favorite, which apparently there was word going around that she's just gonna use this to try and cash in to make it a triple threat match for the women's world title against Liv Morgan and Stephanie Becker.
Oh
Uh,
God.
which
What is
also,
with all these multi-person main events for WrestleMania? Like,
oh, hey, I will give it to this one. This one with Raquel, Liv, and Stephanie actually makes sense storyline wise.
but who
Because
does that leave? Who does that leave? Cargill against?
no one, because no one wants to face fucking Jade Cargill. She's never gonna have a title match in her title reign. She's gonna have like 200 days as WWE champion without a single title defense. Um,
It's gonna be like those
yeah, that
2DS days.
She actually defended the title though. I will give her that. Um, but yeah, that it's if you actually look at it with Raquel, I mean, Liv eliminated her in the Rumble. Liv cost her world title match on Raw, like afterwards, or was it before? But cost her world title match when Raquel told her not to get involved. And she had that personal rivalry with Stephanie. So yeah, it makes sense to make it a trip to get herself involved. But I don't think that's gonna. I don't think the Elimination Chamber is actually gonna be like one of the factors that leads to that. I just think they're saving that storyline until after this because she's in this match. But when it comes to who I think is gonna win, I am also gonna pick Tiffany Stratton because if you look at the rest of the lineup in this, almost everyone else is in the women's tag team title picture.
Yeah.
So yeah, like
People are like, what about Rhea? But her and Io are obviously on a hot streak to
her
defending
and
those championships at WrestleMania.
yeah,
So,
just to lose it to the Bellas. I mean,
yeah.
God,
Oh, God. Stop it.
I will not stop it because that's what they're gonna do.
Oh, God.
But you know what's
It's a sad truth.
gentlemen, I believe you're missing out on the most critical and important point of this whole exchange is that you have essentially made my decision for me. So thank you for reminding me of that, and thank you for encouraging me to also go for Tiffany Stratton.
Did
You
I
were
pick?
going with
But
Rhea?
no, I'm going with Tiffany Stratton.
No, but who were you going with that we made your decision for you?
I was going back and forth on a couple different names, but yeah, you reminded me, yeah, of the women's tag team scene. So yeah,
Oh, I picked
Tiffany
Tiffany
Stratton
Stratton
just
too.
makes sense.
I
I
don't think
think
I
he was
actually
going to
made my
do
prediction,
like
so
this.
yeah, I'll go with Tiffany Stratton.
But now we've got a bit of a conundrum here, as
Yes.
we've got a lot of ties going on around here. So we've got to enact a little bit of a contingency. We need to turn to our best friend and mine, the eternal wheel of not
The one
just
that loves
names,
Pete so much.
not just
Trying defending my
names.
belt in 2027.
We'll hold you to that if you are champ in 2027.
When?
When?
If
But we're also talking about something a little bit unique here that must be addressed because if you're gonna take a quick look at the wheel here, there are no names on the wheel this time. No, there are numbers instead. So that means that everyone here is going to be randomly drawing a number. Whoever comes out in the order that you in the numbers order that you pick for both elimination chamber matches, guess what? That person is going to get you an extra point if they win the match, and they're going to also cost you a point if they get pinned.
I
So
can't wait to be fucked by number 5.
so, wait a second. With the pin one, so everyone who is
So
not the
either you
winner is
get the
getting a
winner or
point.
you lose a point.
So
no,
pretty
if
much
the
everyone can
no
lose a point
no
since everyone has to be pinned or submitted.
oh yeah, is that how we want to do
You
this?
basically get the winner or
No,
lose a point. No,
no,
not
let's
for
just
two matches. We're not going to lose 2 points on a 4-match card.
do you see
All
how
right,
quickly he sat up from that?
I call bullshit. I have to
okay.
gain points to catch up on the Rumble game. No.
Okay. Just if your number gets the pin, you get an extra point. You happy?
Yes. Okay.
Okay, because we want to make sure you're happy now.
I had to be like, wait a
Uh,
I
minute.
can't afford to lose points this year.
And ladies
I
and
didn't play
gentlemen,
the Rumble
be
game.
happy too. If you just watch the Elimination Chamber, the greatest PLE.
we're gonna meme that into reality, I swear. But anyway, looking at the rotation here, I'm looking at the next person in line would be Scholar Pete. Are you ready
Oh,
to
your favorite, Pete.
are you ready to spin that wheel, Scholar Pete?
What number is gonna fuck me?
Let's find out, shall we? Let's spin the wheel. The wheel is spinning. The
Come
deals
on,
are being
number
made.
3. Fuck
What do you
me
got?
3.
And your number
6.
is, I can't even see the thing. You got number 6. The last person to come into the match is going to be your champion. Now it goes to you, Scholar Tarek. Are you ready to spin that wheel?
Spin that wheel.
And we're spinning. The wheel is spinning. We're going. Magic is being made. Who you got?
I
And
don't know. I
Scholar
can't see the screen.
It went
gets
invisible.
Scholar Tarek gets number 4.
4. All right. Number 4. Yay.
Give me 3.
How does a
Give
4 make
me
you feel?
3.
Oh,
Give
but
me
first,
3.
Charlie,
before anyone else, now we
Charlie
got
gets
go. The
1.
next person in the line is gonna be Scholar Brian.
Oh, okay.
So which
Yeah, you
Scholar
gotta be
Brian
patient,
from
buddy.
Parts
Undisputed
Unknown?
Scholar.
Give me your energy and let's spin that wheel for Scholar Brian.
He's gonna get number 1.
Let's see.
If he
Are
gets
you
number 3, I'm going to be pissed.
No, Scholar Brian got number 5.
Okay.
Number 5.
Give me 3. Give me 3.
Jeff
Give
goes
Oh.
me
next.
3.
I go next, sir, and I
Oh,
am ready
you
to
do?
spin that
Order.
wheel.
Now we're going to.
Oh, that's
Clicking.
right. You're before me. I
We're
forgot.
clicking. We're spinning. The wheel
watch
is
the-
going. Where are
The
we
number
going?
that doesn't.
It's
The
landing
number
on
that doesn't get picked ends
I
up
got-
being the winner.
number 2.
Oh, I can still get 3. Yay.
Ladies
I don't
and
want
gentlemen,
1. I don't want 1. I don't want 1.
Let destiny be fulfilled.
look at his evil
So
fucking.
wait
grin
for
when
it.
he spins it. Look at this.
All right, Charlie, are you ready to spin?
Aye, Captain.
And spin we shall. 3, 2, 1, let's go. We're spinning.
One.
Look-
We're
look at-
grinning.
look at that
We're
grin.
going.
3.
Look how
3.
excited.
Let's see. Let's
3.
see.
3.
The suspense. What will happen?
Charlie, which
He
one
got
did you
number
get?
3.
Unfortunately, you got number 3.
Okay, let's go.
You know that's gonna be the losing one, right?
We have fun here on the Scholars of Wrestling show. We really do.
Just watch.
But-
Number 1 is the winner for both.
Oh
chamber
my God, I
matches.
would laugh my ass off.
But now, if you're paying attention, we're not quite done with the Elimination Chamber just yet. Because there's still one more thing that we need to predict, don't we?
The
And it is
only
the
real
most
important
critical-
thing in this match.
The most
in this show.
absolutely stone cold critical thing we must predict before the night is out. Gentlemen, say it with me. What's in the
What's in the
box?
Box.
What's in the
Or let's
box?
do like game show. What's in
In
the box?
box.
And Scholar Tark, it's your pickup first. Who's in the
Danhausen.
box? We got one.
Danhausen.
We got one for Danhausen. Brian, yeah, he put also Danhausen. Me, I'm also gonna go with Danhausen, but more out of a wishful thinking thing. There's other things that he could do, but I am really hoping they actually pull the trigger on Danhausen and actually do something with that delightful bastard. Charlie,
Even though it's way after his
Danhausen.
popularity.
Danhausen, and Pete, do we have an accord, sir?
We do.
He says with great enthusiasm and gusto. We got Danhausen, wherever you
Pete,
are.
bring up the energy. This is gonna be the greatest PLE of all time.
But you know what? Okay, let's say that we do need to bring up the energy just a skosh. There's one guaranteed, surefire way we can bring the energy, especially on a Saturday night. It's the only shows that are worth watching. And we're going to break them all down for you. And we're going to give you a sneak preview of what you can expect on this edition of Saturday Night Slam Masters.
Wait a second. Does
Wait
it have
a-
an earlier start time since you're competing with Elimination Chamber?
Oh, no. It's going to go on at 1 a.m. in the morning, and you're going to be grateful for it.
Wow. Okay.
Yes, a special late start time, but let me tell you, you're not going to want to miss any little bit of this action. And I would know because I am your World Wildlife Fund Scholars of Wrestling TM Saturday nights, whatever.
He doesn't even
He
remember what
doesn't even know his
champion he
own
is.
title. Ladies and gentlemen, he doesn't even know what he's running. He is
Me
Velocity
too.
champion.
Yes, the Saturday Night Velocity TM World Wildlife Fund TM Scholars of Wrestling World Champion Saturday Night Slam Masters Words Lariat World Champion. You're welcome, TM. Now, the real question here is, Scholar Pete, which one of us goes first?
So, who's going first?
Ooh. You know
Br-
what?
are we gonna have Vince Russo go first?
After that horrible drain of energy in saying, yeah, same for Danhausen, Pete, you need to bring your energy up a little bit. So you go first, big guy.
Well, thank you, ladies and
Did you
gentlemen.
call him
After you
Big Butt?
turn off the channel
I
from
was gonna say big boy.
ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. Once you turn off that channel from Vince Russo, who doesn't even know what he is promoting over there on Wildlife Fund Federation, I don't care what it is. What you care about is great wrestling, and that's what Collision Corner brings you every Saturday night. And of course, if you like what you see, like and subscribe to the channel and to the video because we got a slobber knockers of some matches. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, they have been some great ones, but we're going to just warm it up a little bit just in the morning because we're going to start it off with a little bit of tea time. That's right. Volcano Guy finally goes one on one with Iceberg Girl. That's right. Volcano versus Ice, Fire and Ice colliding for the first time. Who's going to win? Is it going to be hot? Is it going to be cold? It is going to be one thing. It's going to be out of this world, man. But we move on to match number two. Of course, after you're feeling the cool, hot temperatures of our first match, you're going to want to sink on into our second match. And of course, our second match is a dig your patch match. Of course, what a dig your patch match is you have to dig a patch before your opponent. But the rule is the shovel is up top above. So you got to take a ladder and get it. And of course, who's going to be in the debut match? Of course, it is none other. Your love, my love, Frandecto Hernandez
Ooh.
versus his brother-in-law, Terry Jones.
Ooh.
Now, let's get serious, ladies and gentlemen. That's obviously a match that everybody wants to see. Terry Jones versus Falaka Raptor. It's gonna be great. And a ladder match. Now, now, now that Jeff's off the screen and I can pay attention in our main event of the evening, of course, let's get serious because it is a serious matter. In the first ever Waka Tuka Waka match, of course, where the objective is you take a crowbar and you hit your opponent in the arm with it until he goes Fakuka. And of course, in that match, we have two of the most outstanding wrestlers you will ever see in your world. You will obviously see the Jeff Charlie Tarek versus the unbeatable force of the Brock Cena Orton. That's right. You're going to see the Jeff Charlie Tarek take on the Brock Cena Orton in the most incredible matchup in the world. And all this you can see is on Collision Corner. But what are we going to see on Vince Russo's Wildlife Federation except for some animals and some giraffes?
Jeff, you kind of
Well,
jumped ship, apparently.
I don't know what Scholar Pete is referring to here. I don't know what Vince Russo has nothing to do with with the Scholars of Wrestling endorsed Saturday Night Velocity World Wildlife Fun TM show. But I'll tell you what
WCW
does.
said the same thing.
But I'll tell you what you will see because this is a special night for Saturday Night Velocity Worldwide Live Fun TM presented by the Scholars of Wrestling Show because you are going to see a night of irony. Absolutely correct. You're going to see a night of irony with the first of our matches. We're going to see a cat fight. That's right. You're going to see a cat fight between Ernest the Cat Miller and the one and only Bearcat Keith Lee. The claws will come out. The fur will fly. It will be a spectacle unlike anything you've ever seen in your life. But you know what? That is just an appetizer for what you're going to see on this show, ladies and gentlemen, because you're also going to see an evil clone match. That's right. The one and only Duke Nukem is going to go one on one with his evil twin brother, Dick Kickham. It's going to be an absolute ball buster, let me tell you. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be a brutal slugfest. But you know what? It's not even going to compare to what you're going to be seeing in the main event because we've got a special attraction triple threat match. We've got Mr. Clean going against his two greatest rivals, the Scrubbing Bubble and Skibbity Toilet, in a fight dirty triple threat match that will go throughout the ages as the cleanest match you will ever see, but somehow just a little bit too dirty for the censors. But you will remember it and you will cherish it. This legendary match in the highlight reels for the rest of humanity's time on this planet. Why? Because that is the exceptional quality that you can expect from World Wildlife Fun Saturday Night Velocity TM. Scholars, back to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, let the record show that in his main event, he doesn't have any real people. He has imaginary people. They're not real. They're on a can. Let me just say that we at Collision Corner have real people.
Oh yeah, I forgot. How could I ever forget the legendary Fernando Hernandez, who is totally a real person?
Good
Besides,
old
when did
Fernando.
reality ever get in the way of a good story? Let's be real here.
You
Scholar
have a
Tark.
volcano. You have a volcano guy versus an ice chick.
Yeah,
It's like
it's a
what?
human. Mr.
Uh,
Clean is on a bottle. Volcano Guy is like your Shark Boy of Collision Corner. He just makes it work. Do you ever?
I said, I hate these so much, but I have to be making it clear. You two are way better bookers than Vince Russo ever was. Fuck Vince Russo.
That's a
Indeed,
nice.
fuck Vince Russo.
That's so kind of you, Scholar Tark. Thank you so much. I'm really touched.
He was gonna come on the
uh,
show next week. You ruined it, guys.
I don't, I don't care if Vince Russo sees this or not. I don't get. Again, if Vince Russo, if you ever find this video, screw
Fuck
you.
you.
But enough of Vince Russo. Tell us what of these two amazing sounding shows are you going to be watching after Elimination Chamber this Saturday?
I am not gonna lie. I'm actually I'm kind of intrigued with both of them. I mean, both fuck main events are me, Jeff, and Charlie versus Randy Orton, John Cena, and Brock Lesnar. I'm I'm just gonna pull an audible and say both of you guys won this one. I would actually DVR both shows and just watch both of them because I was kind of sold on both of them.
That's high
I
praise. That's high
honestly
praise.
can't choose. I can't choose.
How about you,
All
Scholar
this,
Charlie?
all this WrestleMania 42 because we got another multi-man main event. You both win.
I
Hey, it's
I
not the
can't for
result
the
I
life of
wanted,
me.
but it's the result I deserve.
It's the result you both deserve. Jesus Christ!
I,
And
I mean,
you get
I don't know
praise.
about the rest of you, but I was sold on Fernando Hernandez.
Yeah, you did pull a wild card, fool, and bringing in Mr. Clean. I was like, oh, that's a weak spot for me. That's
I
like,
don't know
ooh,
how
that's
I
a
feel.
those are major points for me.
I don't know how I feel about potentially being smacked with a shovel by Brock Lesnar, but Other than that, yeah, I'm sold on both shows.
It all comes. I'm sure we'll be paid quite well. But all that aside,
$100.
hey, I'll get beat up by Brock Lesnar for $100. $100 is $100. But all that aside, those are our predictions for Elimination Chamber 2026. But now is the point of our show where we turn it back over to you, our fellow fans. Who's going to walk away with a win in Elimination Chamber? Who's going to get a title match at WrestleMania? And most importantly, who is going to be delivering you the superior show on a Saturday night after Elimination Chamber? No matter what you think, let us know all across the internet. Drop us comments. Every place we are, all across the internet. Where are you? Can you find us? You might be asking. Well, easy pick. You just go down in the comment section below, go into the description box rather, and just look up the Scholars of Wrestling link tree. You can find us there at Scholars of Wrestling, linktree/Scholars of Wrestling. I'm saying Scholars of Wrestling too much. I'm getting my name all kerfluffled. That's linktree/Scholars of Wrestling for all of our relevant social media links. So you can join the conversation to bring up the hype levels for Elimination Chamber all on your own. And you know we're going to be following, and we're going to be live tweeting, and we're going to be checking it out all across the internet. And you know we're going to be reviewing it the next week too, because you know who we are. We are the Scholars of Wrestling, and you have just been schooled. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Elimination
Everyone,
Chamber!
let's
Best
get
PLE
eliminated.
ever.